What's good, y'all? It's been a hot minute, man, since I've uploaded anything. But today I already did it, as you can see with my hands, man. Freaking blisters, freaking cuts. I bought new Geo spec rotors because my brakes were making like the worst terrible noise I've ever heard, and my rotors were like completely gone. It was just like metal to metal. So I bought two new rotors. I already finished them, and that's pretty much it, man. Just hopping back on these uploads. I've been on the grind, man, nonstop, just grinding. I have wrap here for my Z. I've had these for like 2 months, a month. These these brakes are for the Z. I already put the front ones on, but the rear ones, I don't got time, bro. I'm just on my grind, man. I'm just working like a lot, trying to get my money up. But I don't think I showed you guys this. I already did some work on the Rx8. This is the catalytic converter. The fuck is this? I don't fucking know, but but yeah, man. The Z, I wrapped it a bit. I'm just waiting to order the body kit. I won't tell you what the body kit is, but I'm ordering the body kit. Then I'm gonna wrap the hood and the skirts, the side skirts, and the rear diffuser when that comes in. I don't know when I'm ordering it, but like I said, man, I'm just grinding right now. I'm not how do you say, I'm not financially irresponsible enough yet, so I can't be buying stuff like that. I'm not irresponsible enough. I'm hella responsible. But yeah, man, I'll cut to when I start this assembling this shit. Well, peace out. What's good, y'all? Alright, so replacing your calipers or taking the caliper bolts off are so confusing sometimes, because they're like seized up, and sometimes you're like, is it left or is it right? On the driver's side, on the Rx8, it's you turn right to loosen them. So righty loosey, the lefty tighty on this. See, righty loosey. Cause I was putting it left and it was tightening them. So just the thing to keeping heads up on, so you don't strip your bolts. All right, so if your rotors have these screws right here, these little ones, do not fucking strip it. Don't strip it. Don't try to force it. Don't try to force it at all. It will strip, and then you'll never be able to get this off. So what I do is I put the screwdriver here, and then you get a big ass hammer, and while you're trying to untighten it, hit it in the back as hard as you can. Just hit it back here while you're twisting it. So just keep doing that over and over again, and eventually you'll get it undone. I barely got that side done, but you have to do that. So hit it while you're twisting it, but put a lot of pressure in it, or else it'll come out and it'll strip it. So after 2 hours of banging on this, man, it finally came out. Like, just keep banging and pulling, twisting at the same time, man. Just beat the hell out of it. It will eventually come out. Don't strip the bolt. Don't just try to torque it out. You gotta hit it as hard as you can while twisting it, man. And it worked. This is the first time I'll be trying this Geo spec rotors. I'm gonna see how they work out. If I don't like them, I'll probably go slotted or drilled or both. But for now, this is just for the daily. The Rx8's my daily right now. The 350Z, it got new rotors, but it's rusting really bad here, because Here, this part of Florida, there's a lot of rust, man. It's a lot of salt. Because I'm right next to the Gulf of Mexico. But this wheel bearing is bad. I need to order a new one. It's making a lot of noise. But that's gonna happen later. I'm not worried. That's the build. But man, look at these pads. Sheesh. Talk about a rough stop, man. Like, I knew these brakes were bad, man, but I just haven't had time to change them. But look at them, man. It's just metal on metal. Jesus, it was making the worst sound I've ever heard in my life. And then today I was like, man, let me just put these rotors on and the pads and be done with it. So when you hang your calipers up, I use zip ties, or else the freaking brake line's gonna snap or freaking break or bend right here. So zip ties, keep it safe, because that thing is heavy, man. So when I do rotor changes, I take the whole caliper off, easy. Then I put the caliper back on, and then I take the piston out, but I keep the main caliper on, and it'll be easier to put in the pads. But all right, I'll show you how to do this side, because that side is done already. So that thing like done busted my freaking finger. That thing was heavy, man. I told y'all. Damn, that thing almost fell on my whole hand. Oops, don't lose this. All right, once I put the big bolts on, I don't tighten them all the way, but I put them back on. One in the back right here. You gotta line them up. All right, so these two bolts right here that hold in the piston, it's a 14 millimeter. Now this, I could just put it up here, make sure it doesn't freaking fall. All right, so my calipers my pads came with the wrong pins. They came with the ones that are connected, but they won't go through here. I don't know, I've never changed the Rx8 brakes before, but them pins don't connect. Usually these pins connect in the middle, but these don't. They're separate, so I'm gonna reuse these. I'm gonna clean them up with brake cleaner. Okay, it's right here. My heart dropped. I thought I lost this thing. But yeah, man, we're gonna put in the pads, grease them up, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to grease the little pins right here, because they need to be greased up, because the other ones were dry, man. It's like the Sahara Desert under this bitch. This is what I use. Brake and caliper grease. It says rotor heads, underside and caliper sides, bolts and pins, all metal to metal contact points. So I hope they don't damage these little boots, because I couldn't find no other grease or freaking lube for the pins, so I just went with this. So I'll show you guys how to use it. Damn, this thing is hard. Yeah, it needs some grease real bad. Oh. Yeah, look at that. No. so much better. So much better. Y'all saw how stiff that was? It wouldn't even come out. Now it's like this one, or smoother. And clean up this side too, and then I'll show you an easy way how to push in this piston right here. This is the easiest piston to do. I once changed my girl's brakes on her little Kia Forte, and that one needed a special key inside, so I bought the key, but you gotta like twist it to push in the piston. But this one, you just gotta apply pressure on this and it'll go in. I'll show you guys how to push in that, or I'll do it right now. Here, I'll do it right now. What I do is I take a brake pad, old brake pad, put it in here, and then I use this bad boy. It's cheap. You don't need no special tools. You push it in with this, and that's it. Most people do this, but man, you gotta keep it from not going in the freaking piston and stuff. Just use the pad. Make it life easier. Oh, look at that, I'm bleeding. Alright, well, I put on the pads, tighten the bolts, tighten the calipers, then that's it. Should be ready now. I'm gonna go take it for a test drive. So if I crash and die, well, let me remove these first. It should work. Don't forget to loosen the brake reservoir, so when you push in the caliper, it doesn't pressurize up there and something goes wrong. So uncap that so you can push in these pistons, this piston, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The hardest part of this is taking these fucking screws out, man. Yeah, this is an automatic, because this is my daily for work, and there's a lot of traffic where I work. Shoot, sometimes I'll be in traffic for like an hour. It's not bad, but man, my foot be getting tired because the work I do is physical work, working outside. So man, my leg hurts after the day, and pushing that clutch in and out, nah, and it's gonna wear out a clutch. So I got an automatic with paddle shifters. Man, I just love the sound of the rotary. Well, I think that's gonna be the video. I really appreciate the people that watch my videos. Like for real. Like the 5 people that watch them. It means a lot, man. But yeah, I'm just really busy, and I'll see when I can push out content. But thank you guys for your support, man. Much love. Peace out.